Hey everybody, it's Beck here from Rebecca Richards Kinesiology. So, welcome to winter. We welcomed winter on the 1st of June, which elementally means we welcome in the element of water. And what I wanted to do here was just support and talk to you about just understanding this particular element a little bit more so that you can really connect with the season and get the most out of the season. I am all about living alongside nature as much as possible. This is how we used to live hundreds of years ago until we the last 50 to 100 years became more industrialized and in essence probably disconnected from our external world as much as what we were, and there's benefits with that as well as some downsides of that as well. So I am all about embracing our seasons and externally, but also our internal seasons that we go through as well within our life. But today I wanted to really talk to you about what we are experiencing here in the Southern Hemisphere with the element of water, which is active in winter. So we have 5 seasons within the traditional Chinese medicine, which is we've got fire, earth, metal, water, and wood. Within my own work as a kinesiologist and elementalist, I have added a 6th element in, which is clear. So let's talk a little bit about the water element. So the water element governs our bladder and our kidney meridians. It also is important. Our bones also are very connected to the water element as well, and our bone health, and also our womb space, and for males, the gonads. So these are the areas of the body that the water element governs. The taste of the water element is salt. So this time of year, salt is actually a really important nutrient that we need to be adding into our diet and making sure that we're getting a lot of that. I want to make it clear here that when I talk about salt, I'm talking about excellent quality salt. So we have, just like in the family of, say, fats, where we have bad fats and good fats. So bad fats will come from processed foods like biscuits and chips and those sorts of things. Or then you can get really beautiful quality fats, which is from things like salmon, avocados, nuts, and seeds. Salt has the same history as well, or information about it. You've got bad salt and good salt. And what we want to do is we want to get rid of the bad salt and only have the good salt in our diet. It's a very, very important nutrient. So I am a huge salt fan, and I have about 3 different salts that I use. I should actually get them. I should have got these. I'm kind of going a bit rogue in my conversation here. I'm going to go and get these particular salts, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to share it with you. So just bear with me for 1 second. All right, so I have about 3 that I work with in the kitchen. So this is a beautiful one that I have, and as you can see, this particular salt has little black particles through it, and what that actually is kelp. So this is a beautiful quality salt that has all its minerals still intact, and it has kelp through it. So that is really beautiful for our water element, because the kelp, which is grown in water, is a really great food source for the water element, and that salt's really beautiful. I also get from my local store here in Airlie Beach, the Airlie Health Hub. I also buy Celtic salt from them as well, which is this beautiful salt here. And I just keep this in one of the kids that did their pottery when they were little, I think it was Gus. I just keep the salt there and I just pinch it and put it in my food. And then I have this beautiful salt as well. So this is just another salt. It's easy to use. And that's a beautiful local, or not local, Australian lake river salt, which is really beautiful. So making sure that you get good quality salt in your food, so that nourishes and looks after and energizes our water element. What I've been doing every morning is I have a glass of water as I get up in the morning, and I have a solution that I put in my water, which is called Soleil. And what that is water that is has got salt through it. It's like, tastes like seawater, I suppose, but I make it. You can Google that, Soleil, S-O-L-E, and you can make your own. I put a teaspoon of that within my water in the morning, so I drink that down so that I'm getting all of those beautiful minerals, around 84 minerals that are in my salt, and I'm uptaking that first thing in the morning before I have my morning coffee, because I do love my coffee in the morning. So salt is really important. Now, this time of year, it is natural for us to be drawn to go within. It's important. That is important. It's normal. It's natural, where we start to say no to things and not as much social interaction, and we start to go within and spend more time at home, and we spend more time sleeping. So we have a lot more night and darkness at this time of the year, especially as we descend into the winter solstice. And so it's actually important that we do get more sleep at this time of the year so our bodies can recover. If we look at nature, you know, we look at animals. I know through living here in the tropics, a lot of the snakes and the lizards and the reptiles all actually, they don't go into full hibernation, but they go into more of a slower state. Other animals, they go into a slower state, and so do we as humans. We should be going into a slower state, more restoration, more quiet time, more time to just think and just reflect on the year that we've just had, those 12 months that we've just had, because as we slowly come out of winter and we step into spring in September, October, how well we rest in winter will determine how well we blossom and fruit in our next 12 months. So how well you allow yourself to really rest and restore at this time of the year is going to have a really big ripple effect onto the rest of your 12 months. So enjoy your natural inclination to slow down, go slow, go within, and really start to really look after yourself at this time of the year. Don't feel bad about saying no. Disconnect a little bit more socially. It's important to do so. You may find at this time of the year as well that certain emotions can surface that are connected to fear or anxiety. So the kidneys and the bladder, which is the water element, the main emotions that are associated with the water element is fear and anxiety, or fear. Anxiety is often under the heading of fear. So if you're noticing that that's starting to come up for you a little bit, just again, create some space to be able to sit with that and just understand where that's coming from. If it's something that feels out of control for you, obviously seek support with that. But just know that the emotions of anxiety and fear are direct correlation with the water element, so that can sometimes come to the surface. Some really positive emotions that are connected to the water element is love. It's peace, tranquility, go with the flow. If you think about sitting by a really peaceful stream or lake or river and how that feels, that is the qualities that you are able to connect with when your water element is in balance. So it's that calm, the tranquility, the peace, the go with the flow. They are the really beautiful qualities of water. So that's the emotional aspect. What I also really want to talk about here as well is how can we nourish our water element besides what I've just spoken about having some downtime, making sure you're getting plenty of salt and salty foods in your diet. Another great way to really support the water element, which is really simple, is by visiting bodies of water. I'm finding that I have such a call to go to the ocean. It's very calm out there at the moment. We've got whales that are starting to migrate into the Whitsundays, and they do, this is where they calve and have their babies. And so if you're feeling really called to be around water, do it. Streams, lakes, rivers, the ocean, have that beautiful bodies of water around you, and let yourself be soothed energetically with the properties of the water element in that way. Making sure that you're drinking plenty of water. Good, clean, pure water is vital. I am a little bit of a water snob. We have rainwater here, but then I run it through one of my filters, and that restructures, remineralizes, and purifies the water. Clean water, if you can do one thing for your health, good, clean, restructured, mineralized waters, is really important. Just by adding a pinch of salt into good, clean water will restructure and remineralize it. So just remembering that as well. And another thing that I love to do when it comes to the water element is listen to music that has the sound of water in the background. I have an album on my phone that is the water element album, and that's got lots of different sounds, from the sounds of the ocean and whales singing all the way through to waterfalls and rainforest streams. So just by listening to sounds of water, that is also very soothing and calming for our own inner water element. So, it doesn't cost anything to support your water element. It's just being aware of how to connect with the water element and have that around you. Having beautiful healing baths can be amazing as well. Running a bath, putting some essential oils in. I love putting salt in, again, because salt's very cleansing. Magnesium. And sometimes I put some crystals in there, and I also work with vibrational essences, so I might put some essences in there too, and just enjoying immersing your body in the beautiful water. So they are some great ways that cost you nothing to support your water element. As you know, I've created my own range as well. That is also very supportive of people's water element. So I just wanted to share that with you as well. I have my product range, which is called Elemental Healing, which consists of a vibrational essence, an aura mist, and also a beautiful soy wax candle. So we'll start off with the vibrational essences. So this is it here. It's 30 mils. And that is brandy water and the vibrational energy of the water element and all that it encompasses. And how we have a vibrational essence is you can open that up, succuss, open, and then directly under the tongue. You can also put that in your bath. You can also put that in a glass of water as well. So that's simple, easy to take vibrational essence. Then we also have the water element aura mist that has also got some of the vibrational essence within there, plus the subtle use of aromatherapy. And in that I have got rose, kunzia, and bergamot. And then we can use that around our beautiful auric field. And then on the bottle as well, there's an affirmation that you can state, and just state that where you are invoking and calling on the beautiful element of water to support you at this time. And thirdly, but not last, last but not least, is the soy wax candle. So these burn for around 40 hours. They are hand poured by my mother. And you can see there's beautiful crystals on there. The crystals have been soaked in the vibrational essence of the water essence and sprinkled on top. And this particular candle is the scent of bergamot. We only use essential oils to scent our candles because we want low tox or no tox products in our home and within our bodies. So this beautiful candle, very subtle, has the most glorious smell of bergamot. So, oh my gosh. So they are also available. There's the packs that are still available, which is all 3 items for $89. Please remember that because you're a subscriber to my newsletter, you get 10% off. So make sure that you use the code, which is RR Tribe 10%, so that you get 10% off your order. So you know, if you're buying the pack, you'll get it for a discounted price. From instead of $111, it's down to $89, and then you get another $8.90 off with the 10%. So you can utilize those as well. You don't need those to work with your water element, but they can be really really beautiful to add into your daily life. So as much as you can, I don't know, you know, you may have certain feelings about winter. Some people love it, some people don't. As much as you can, just utilize the gifts that this beautiful season has to offer, and allow the element of winter and water to work with you and support you, and rebalance and harmonize your energy during this season again, so that you have full energy and potential to blossom in spring. So sending you lots of love. Reach out if you need. Take care. See you later. Bye.